Hi everybody, my name is Angel Balcazar. This topic is about my best friend Tatiana Arteaga. The best way to honor somebody is and appreciate her absence is talking positive things about this person. And this is the kind of person that really impacted me in my life. You know, she always encouraged me and keep me pushing in order to go ahead. When she died in 2018, I learned quality teaching. For example, I learned how to use perception and how to use nonverbal expression. Also, I learned how to listen. Perception. Tatiana, she had the ability to see, hear, and become aware of something in her sense. For example, one day when I was at her house visiting her, her husband came in to the house and she noticed something wasn't right, and right away she perceived that her husband lost his job, and suddenly she asked her husband, "What happened? You lost your job?" And he didn't know what to say, you know, because she caught him, you know, with the action that he lost his job, but he didn't want to say that I lost my job, and she didn't want that she feel bad about that situation. So at the end, she said, "Yes, I lost my job," and then, "I'm sorry," he said, no. And then that was the way that she perceived things, you know, around herself. Even though she was with cancer, she had to do chemotherapy, sometimes 2 times a week, but her sense, her perception was working perfectly. Also, nonverbal communication. The best way to use verbal communication for her is, for example, one day we had to take her to the hospital, Westchester Medical Center, for emergency, and they had to put in her mouth the respiratory machine, so she couldn't talk, but she can use her no-verbal communication. How she communicates with people? Sometimes the nurses come and they ask her if she was doing better after the emergency, and she sometimes she puts her thumbs up, saying that she was fine. Also, sometimes she moved her head, saying that she was okay. So that was a way that I learned some non-verbal communication while she was at the hospital. Another thing is she was a very good listener. She was my very confidential person. I always trust in her, and she always put in somebody's position, no? Sometimes you want to talk to somebody, sometimes you can talk to your father, trust your problem, tell your problems. You gotta find somebody. And she was that kind of person, no? That she always put in your position and try to help you out. Also, when somebody tried to talk to her, she always pay attention, stop whatever she was doing, and then try to give you some advice. In conclusion, when you really love your family, you care about them, then you put in their position. Doesn't mean you really love them and care of them, and then you use your perception. Also, you can use non-verbal communication. In this case, for example, Tatiana was at the hospital. She couldn't talk, but she can express herself. Sometimes when she had too much pain, she had some tears in her eyes. She can express too, making a thumb that she was doing fine, and also she was a good listener. No, so that's my presentation. I appreciate everybody here, and then I want to thank Tatiana for letting me know all the things that she taught me when she was alive. And thank you very much. What? Okay.